Hi, I'm Jacques Pépin and I'm cooking at home. Today we're going to make ramen soup. Ramen soup, of course, is a noodle, but otherwise there is hundreds of variations. You can do it vegetarian, you can do it only with vegetable, you can do it with fish, with meat, with chicken. All of the vegetables you can vary it according to what you have. So what I have here is 2.5 cups of chicken stock. And with this, we're going to put half a cup of onion, approximately. You know, it doesn't really matter that much here. We start with those vegetables. And that soup here is done in about 15 minutes. I have 1 carrot here that I'm going to peel. The best way to peel it is to cut the end of it to have a flat platform, so you can do 1 streak like this. I have shiitake mushroom, and the stem of shiitake are tough, you know, so sometimes I remove it. But I can use them in there if I chop them more finely. Also, the shiitake that I have here is what I find in my market. I try to find the one which are striated with white. It's another better type of shiitake, but I couldn't find it. So here I have about 1 cup of shiitake mushroom. And the stem here, I'm going to do them fine because they are tough. Often people don't use the stem. I don't always use the stem, but okay, here it is, the carrot in like 1/2 inch pieces. I didn't know ramen soup years ago, but now it's pretty common. And although it's Japanese to start with, I think you can find it a little bit all over. And as I said, basically, it is a soup of vegetable, sometimes chicken, meat, and finish with ramen noodle. Okay, so here I have bok choy here. Again, you know, cut it coarsely. About 1.5 cups of bok choy here. Then, so I have garlic here that I can grate this way with this or chop it with a knife. I'm more used to the knife really. And coarsely. Okay, the ginger, about a good teaspoon and a half of ginger here that I usually keep in my freezer, so I have that amount here. Then I'm going to have a teaspoon of chili garlic sauce and a tablespoon fish sauce that's salted too. So this is going to cook 5 minutes basically with the chicken stock, and we'll finish it up with the noodle and with shrimp. So here I have the ramen noodle. I have hot water here, boiling water, and I have 2 packages, 1 package per person. 1 package per person in what I do for 2 here. If you serve this on a main course, you know, it's a lot. I'm going to drop them in boiling water. Okay, and basically here they will be in boiling water. They're going to separate. In a while I wait just until it comes back to a boil and shut it off and leave them in there for 5-6 minutes, and that's it. Now look at your package. Some of them you need to cook them a little longer. It depends on the type. Then I'm going to have about 1/2 cup, 5 or 6 shrimp there that I will put at the end. You can have more or less, you can have fish, of course, and eggs. We have an egg at the end. Those are eggs which have been cooked for 7 minutes. 7 minutes I put them in boiling water, pour the water out, put ice, and let it cool off this way. And the best way to shell it is really, I break the shell like this, is really to do it underwater. So you break it open, there is see under the shell there is a skin here. If you get under that skin, and it makes it very easy. And we have 2 people here, so I need 2 eggs. The garnish will be served. See, those are just barely cooked. Things are separated. Yeah, when I eat usually ramen soup, this is the whole meal, the soup itself. Okay, it's about 5 minutes now. I'm putting my shrimp pieces, and and I shut it off. Just the heat of it will be plenty to cook the shrimp. And finally, my noodle, I'm gonna pour out some of the water and add it to it. That's basically it. I see my shrimp now, just with the heat, are just about cooked. And that's it. The ramen sauce, I will warm up the eggs in there. So as you can see, 2 people as a main course, that's a lot. You can serve 4 people otherwise as a first course, easy. So here I would serve it in there. Okay. My eggs. And here is my ramen soup. Very filling, very good. Happy cooking.